Alright, testing, making sure everything's good to go. I think everything's good to go. Hopefully things are good. I don't know. I pretend to know how to stream sometimes. Looks like everything's good to go. Make sure. No. Sir, I wasn't a minute late. How dare you? God damn it. God damn it. What's up, Dylan? God damn it. Oh, what's up, brother? I did some settings and testing. Should be good to go, I think. I'm gonna leave it at very high for now. Everything else seems good. Frame rate's fine. Borderless window's fine. Everything should be good. Now, to give a little context to what we're doing today, we're playing the 7 Deadly Sins Origin. This is a standalone game from the anime. I believe it takes place after the anime. With, I think his name is Leonis, I think is how you say his name, with his son. And I think part of the premise of this game is that there are, like, memory battles or, like, chapter battles where, like, you can play battles throughout the anime that already passed and stuff. So this is a closed beta. It's kind of on the lines of, like, Genshin Impact, Zen Zone, Zenless, and stuff like that. Kind of like an open-ish world anime RPG thing. So got into the closed beta, just checking it out, seeing what it's about. Figured I'd do the VTuber today because I didn't feel like going all, like, super cam, serious mode and stuff like that, so... Let me know audio-wise and stuff how things sound. I will say the music's a lot more louder than the guy speaking, so I'm gonna adjust that when we get the chance. Hey, BT Gates 2, appreciate the follow. Told you to assume I know anything about 7 Deadly Sins. I mean, truth be told, like, I watched some of it. I didn't finish the anime, but I did watch some of it, and I enjoyed it. It gets a little funky in later chapters of the anime, because, like, the animation studio changed. It has a lot of fan service in it, too, which I don't mind some fan service, but as long as it doesn't, like, overshadow the story or, like, the characters and stuff like that, so... I know people clown on it because of the anime change or the animation changes later on, so. But for what I remember watching, I did enjoy it. Is this full open world or a turn game? I think it's full open world, if I remember correctly. It's a full-on open world RPG. Think of it kind of like Genshin Impact or Zen Zone Zenless, kind of like those aspects of it. There's like open world zone areas. Yeah, the first couple of episodes, not even a couple episodes, like the first season, I think even on the second season, it is a bit pervy. But yeah, this is closed beta, so things are like changing all the time, stuff like that. You know, I gotta question myself, why did I go through the process of like streaming on Kick? I gotta wonder why I do that to myself, because every time I stream on Kick, it's nothing but bots. But yeah, I think one of the premises that you'll be able to go through like some of the anime's like main battles and storylines and stuff like that, along with its own separate storyline. It's not even a real platform, let's be honest. You know, because I like the idea of having competition, because like Twitch needs competition, you know, obviously they need like streaming competition. All right, before we do anything else, can I change like the audio? No, I can't. Okay. All right, so space is the jump. All right, left trigger. Special abilities. Okay. Seems like he has dual swords. Is this thing? In my mind, still all of defaults to assume you're talking about Kick. Yeah, see, that too. Like the name Kick, you still have like the chatting service of Kick, which I think is still a thing. I'm not sure. Versus like the Kick streaming platform. Can I not like get into the options menu through here? Do any of this? No. Okay. So I can't get into the options right now, so I'll try and get into that a little bit later, so I can change, like, some of the audio. I can agree with that competition will be good at Kick, just ain't it. Yeah, I get the premise of what Kick is supposed to be. Like, Kick is supposed to be, like, the platform for, like, you know, quote-unquote uncensored content. But, like, you gotta have some type of, like, regulation and control on that platform, because there's been a lot of shit that's been going on, so... I don't know. I like it to be a good option, but it is what it is. I mean, YouTube's always still going to be a thing, so YouTube's getting better with their YouTube streaming stuff. There's just a few more features that I would like to see, such as like the channel points aspects of things. I would also like to see better ways just to control like quality and stuff like that, but it's getting better. Like, it's definitely better than it was like a couple of years ago. I will say the game is pretty. Very pretty game. Oh, okay, this is the thing. We're actually okay. Your tree has a hole in the ground, which shouldn't be normal since progression. Look, it's anime. We don't question normal. Dodging obstacles. Use WASD to dodge. Avoid obstacles. Press the left attack for fire attacks. Okay. Yeah, again, I wish I could, like, fix the sound quality. Okay, why are we going so fast? Oh god, I'm being hit by fucking bats. She can't look. We don't question anime. We just accept it. We accept the anime for what it is, Dylan. Reject logic, embrace anime. What's this? We speak in French now. Hey, when you signed a contract, you agreed to this. I'm assuming she used the dragon because, like, yeah, she has wings, but, like, she can't carry us because she's a fairy. And I still can't change the options. Okay, E to use a normal skill. Use ultimate move by consuming the magic you gained. Very pretty. Or we have our ultimate ability, we have our normal abilities. Why is she holding on to it? Cause yes. Cause yes. Yeah, definitely number one feedback is better audio adjustments. The music and the sound effects should not be overshadowing the character dialogue. I know I can manually adjust it, but just kind of like starting out like fresh, definitely some audio and balance. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, we can switch characters. Okay. So she's more mage heavy, long range. Yeah, it looks really good. Definitely matches that anime aesthetic, for sure. Like that anime cell shaded look looks really good. Looks like we got a tutorial boss fight. Let's do this. Simple. Tree. She call me try or tree. Okay. So that's how to dodge, just the shift button. I will say there's a lot of special effects going on. I kind of like playing as this chick. She's kind of cool. So now we could use like the double team up attacks. Damn. Smacked in the face. So Tiori and Tristan's are names. Okay. I'll try and remember that. Okay. So can I go into the options now, please? I still can't access the options. Fantastic. I would like to be able to access the options game, but that's cool. what the fuck is actually happening and while lots of it is happening. Yeah, the tutorials, I guess, just kind of like accumulate with like the controls and stuff. Like story-wise, all I know is that it picks up after the anime. I think it's like 10 or 15 years after the anime, and you're following like the story of like Tristan, which is the two main like protagonists like child. That's as much as I know. And so I guess they're like exploring, they're being explorers essentially, like exploring this dungeon and stuff. That's the only context that I really have, honestly. Book of Stars, huh? So does this allow me to like lift blocks or something? Press G while the Book of Stars ability is active to activate the Locust Storm. Okay. So I can manipulate it. Oh Jesus, that that was jarring. Okay. So we do have some puzzles. I'm assuming probably, I guess, after the tutorial I'll be able to, like, access the menu, would be my guess. Assume there's probably another one around here somewhere. Or can I just stand on this and open it? Nice. Okay. You hit the end of the tutorial and instead of accessing the menu, it sends you to the main. Bro, I'd be so bad if it did that shit. I'd be so bad. Okay, so you can't adjust the camera to get, like, super close if you want to. So that's cool. But, yeah, no, like you said earlier, character designs look good. Graphics look really good. Very colorful, very, like, saturated. Looks good. I like the aesthetics of it so far. I did notice there's, like, a little frame, like, some frame rate issues, but it's also closed beta, so it could be a combination of that. Plus, I am streaming with the VTube model, so could be a number of things. Is there swimming? There is swimming. Okay. 2 minutes of air. And there's little air pockets, too. Okay. Little air bubbles. I'm assuming like Sonic. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. I like this. It's lots of exploring possibilities. Yeah. Very flashy and colorful, too. Okay, so it has, like, the whole stamina thing, I guess, too. Like, some of these other games have. Like, Genshin Impact, Breath of the Wild, where you have, like, stamina to climb rocks and do certain abilities. Burn everything down. I like her attitude. Just burn it to the ground. Alright, so we're doing, like, another dragon segment, I think, maybe? No, okay. I do know this also has like a co-op and I think some MMO aspects of it too. I'm not exactly sure to the extent of that, so maybe like just like raids and like dungeons you can do together. See, she just proved my point about the dragon from earlier. I mean, true. I'd imagine she's probably using the dragon as a way to like make sure that both she can fly along with excuse me, Tristan, because she can't carry him by herself. I still can't access the menu. Fuck. My new reason is she's just flexing having a dragon. I mean, you too would also flex if you had a dragon. It's not that type of dragon, though. Hello. That's a dragon. Again, voicing, or the audio for the voice versus the music is out of sync, or out of balance. Absolutely, I'll be flexing a dragon. I never shut out about it. Be my home personality. Can I access the menu? Oh, I think we can access the menu now. Okay, I think we, yes. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, where is it? Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay, you know what? Let's fucking turn this shit down. Turn this shit up. Gotta turn this down a little bit. Because Jesus. Cool. Alright, so hopefully this helps balancing out a little bit. Alright. I'm also going to put the graphics down to high, just to see if that helps with, like, the frame rate. Just a little bit. Cool. Alright. So what's this in our mailbox? Lots of rewards. Run by. Here's your day 6 reward to aid you on your visitor across Britannia. So a bunch of like a day 5 reward, so we can claim all this shit. We got a shirtless man. Griamore. Okay. So it looks like we got some characters to like mess around with as well too. Because this is a gacha game too. That's like gacha elements. Julie, I think is how you say her name. Daisy. Oh, quite a few characters. Elaine. I vaguely remember Elaine. Okay. Gotta skip this one. I feel like they're being very generous with the characters they give you. Jericho. Probably gonna actually put her on the team. Or damn. You get a lot of characters to experiment with. Okay. I see you, close beta. But have you considered shut the fuck up and take these characters? You know, that's fair. Guilt Thunder. Alright, so we got a bunch of characters. We got some crystals here, which probably use for like summoning some chest. Okay. So, Hero Info Quest team. Alright, so let's see. So we can set up a team here. Looks like we have a couple of teams. So instead of this big fucker, I'm going to switch over to Jericho. Because I don't want to have like a full fire team, I think. So let's get rid of Guila. We're going to put in. So we have like we don't have a really ice character. Or no, we do have her. All right, let's go with Guilt Thunder. And then Daisy, which is like Earth, I believe. Yeah, looks like she's the only Earth character here, so we'll keep her as well. This guy seems like he's like full on offense. It smells like Julia? Okay, so Julia. Okay. Got it. Alright, so we'll rock this. Then we got some hero info if you want like more info, like stats and stuff. No dual sword weapons equipped. Okay, so it looks like each character has, like, certain weapons they're proficient in from what this looks like. Right? Or no, can it all no, okay. Yeah, so she's, like, proficient with, lances and rapiers, but she can also use dual swords. Okay, yeah, so each character's proficient with certain weapon types. Some share, like, certain abilities and stuff like that. Okay. Alright. I don't have any weapons, though, to equip them with, so I'm imagining they come with, like, standard weapons. Okay, so he has a staff and a greatsword. I may actually switch to this guy here, maybe a little bit later. She has a staff, twin swords, and a long sword. Lance, sword and shield, and rapier. And then she has a wand, staff, and book. So she's like pure on like just mage / magic. And this guy, he has nunchaku, or nunchucks, I guess. That's pretty cool. And then just beat a motherfucker with fist. Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright, so you have missions here, which I imagine are just like story missions and things like that. Claim reward. Alright, so we got some dual swords. So if we go back to our hero info here, I guess we can go back to weapons. And again, I'm going through all this because it is closed beta. I want to, like, kind of experiment as much as possible. So if it seems like I'm just scrolling through stuff, because I'm scrolling through stuff. Alright, so we can equip. And then enhancement. So basic gacha stuff. We can use, like, items and stuff to enhance if we have any, which we don't, because we literally just started. But okay, cool. That makes sense. We have, let's see, other mission stuff. We have other claims. Equip dual swords. Okay, so basically as long as we do stuff, we'll get, like, rewards to claim and things like that. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. I don't know what the gacha system is. I think there's a gacha system, which is... Okay, so the draw system hasn't been unlocked yet. Special chest created to commemorate the closed beta. It contains various items needed for hero growth. So we can just open all these up, I guess. And I imagine these items are what we use to, like, equip our characters to, like, power up it and stuff like that, so. Used to obtain... Oh! So we just get items. Legitimately just give us a bunch of items right off the bat, which is good. Okay. Alright. So now we can come back to here and actually start equipping our character with, like, items if we wanted to. Switch. So, I mean, why wouldn't we use the blazing dual swords? Why wouldn't we? And we can enhance them with items and stuff if we have them. So these little ores things are used to enhance them. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to be, like, too overpowered right now. 10 million free things. The whole stream is just going to be collecting the free stuff. I won't go that far. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, it's a possibility. So we have the great sword. Okay, so these are locked so far, so we can't switch over to the other items. Okay. So each character's kind of, like, locked between, like, one item so far. So what we'll do is we'll equip him. And then, since she has the sword and shield... Okay, cool. So we'll rock this for now, because I can't equip them right now, because they're locked. Okay, cool. Alright. So enough of that. Let's actually go do some stuff. We can actually switch between if we want to. So she also has the dual swords. Animations are pretty good. Oh, she has, like, okay, so she has, like, actual shield for protection. Okay. I don't know if there's English voice acting. So Hawk is the person we just saw earlier that transformed into a fish to, like, run away from the dragon. So why did you just swim back up then? See, he's fine. Totally fine. Hawk is a pig. I've been lied to. Welcome to anime. Leonis. See, there we go. See, basically, Leonis' son, or Lioness. And I forget how you pronounce it technically. I want to say it's Linus, but he's the son of Linus. Yeah. Yeah, I guess technically his name is Meliodas, and they just call him Leonis. But yeah, that's his mother and father. I think so. I think it is, Dylan. I think it's a place. So wait, who's this daughter? Who's the daughter of, Wait, who are her parents then? I wonder if her parents are, fucking what's his name? The immortal one. I can't think of his name at the top of my head. I think it starts with the B. Bon? I think so. I think you're actually right. I think it is Bon, actually. Let me check and see. Yeah, or Bon. B-A-N. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's his daughter. Which will make sense because he was like infatuated with the fairy, essentially. So that makes sense if that's like his daughter. I'm working off shortly half-assed memories of my siblings watching this. Hey, if you're half-assed and my half-ass make a full ass, so we got this. We make a whole ass together, Dylan. No pause. Oh, Les, that looks good. We don't need a pause. Facts. Yeah, so I know there is a little bit of time traveling, because I know one of the main features that they talked about in like some of the announcements in the closed beta trailers is that you'll be able to like go back in time. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. You'll be able to go back in time and like do some like the really popular fights and like arcs within the anime. But you'll be able to do it with, you know, the characters that you get from the gacha system. I like how she's only an SR because she's not good enough for an SSR. Yeah, so the V2 model's a little weird because I was adjusting the camera. And so it doesn't necessarily like capture as much as I would like, because with the VTube Studio, I'm using a webcam, and I know some people say like, oh, you need to get like an iPhone because iPhone has like better tracking, but I'm not about to shell out a couple $100 to get an iPhone. You know what I mean? It's not worth it to me. You know what I mean? So it's more or less like the tracking of it. It should be fine now, I think. But yeah, like if I look too much like this way, the V2 model kind of goes crazy. Or like if I adjust the camera, like, hold on a second, like just adjusting the camera and stuff. Fucking in their apple that has no nutritional value. That's funny. You're not wrong. I'm not putting a pig on my team. It's not happening. I don't like how she's calling me Tree Tree. I don't like that. I don't like that nickname for some reason.
昔のブリタニアにいたっていうカエル。おかしいな。確か絶滅してるはずなんだけど。
You got this, shit. How dare you, Dylan? How fucking dare you?
ついでに湿地を一度見て回るのはどう？
いい考えだね。行こう。
Bursts activate when elemental attacks are used to fill the gauge, and activating the burst resets burst gauge of other elements. Physical and holy elements solely recharge the gauge. Darkness only activates when another burst is active. Okay. Alright, so let me see. Is there a way? I doubt it. Oh, I can just press Y. Okay, that makes things easier. I don't know if there's like a language here. I don't think so, actually. Oh, wait, here we go. Game voice. Nope, never mind. It's either Chinese or Japanese is what it looks like. So, no English. Okay. So, at least we got that. Codex, I'd imagine it's just kind of like weapons and heroes. The more you get, unlock some stuff. Okay. We're just going to go and play now. We're going to actually go through some stuff. Defeat the creatures in the Lotus Marsh. Okay. So, I'm assuming these little frog things. Oh, you gonna let me kill things, game? Or not? I guess I can't kill it. Him with the Metal Gear fucking play thing. Oh yeah, you can play. 5 seconds later, cutscene. You sit here and watch these fucking cutscenes and you'll like it. Facts. Hit me with the Metal Gear mix-up. A pig just called me a piglet. I feel offended. I guess it's gonna teach me crafting. I guess I needed to pause combat to learn about crafting. Is that what's happening here? Dandelion root. Gather logs by cutting down trees. Okay. You will see here. How do I cut a tree? I guess I can't cut that particular tree. There's another tree I gotta cut. Hey, what's up, Kage? Another cutscene seemed like I can't play Genshin in Lost Years because of the cutscenes. You know, like, I don't mind cutscenes to some degree, but, like, it can be a bit much. Alright, so press and hold Z to change items to a quick slot. Place a workbench. Use materials at a workbench to craft various items. Approach the workbench to craft. Okay. Craft a simple HP recovery potion. Okay, fair enough. Complete crafting. Okay. Cutscene ended after another 7. I don't mind the cutscenes. I hate the fact that, like, if I'm playing, like, literally it just happened. Like, if I'm playing and then it's like, oh, hey, cutscene. Cutscene. Alright, so I crafted a potion. So we did it. Okay. Yo, what's going on, Kage? Hopefully you had a good day so far. Just to kind of give a little context, this is the closed beta of 7 Deadly Sins. I don't know too much about the anime. I remember watching it years ago, and I did enjoy it. I never finished it, unfortunately, just because like other things, things just popped up. But I know this game takes place after the anime, and we're playing as Meliodas' child. with Elizabeth, like Meliodas and Elizabeth's child.
そうだね。森にいる漁師のおじさんのところに行ってみようと思うんだ。
So I can skip it if I really wanted to with the tab button probably. I'm just going through it just because it's like closed beta, so fuck it. Let me just see what the story's about, just to kind of like get context of everything. So luckily there is a skip cutscene button for those who don't care about that. Bought a Tanto. That's a short sword, right? Like sort of like a short almost katana sort of. Not like a wakakashi, but like a I guess like a dagger katana, I guess would be a little bit more accurate. Wait, do they have a lot of kids like after the anime? Because I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't read or like watched the end of the anime. Do they have like a shit ton of kids? Keep it in your sleeve, Jesus. Knife size, okay, knife size katana. That's the best way I can describe it, my man. It's a knife size katana. I don't know how else to describe it. They have a shit ton of kids. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They fucking King is a fucking perv. So, all right. Let me actually go back to the menu here. So there is some frame rate. I did notice like some frame rate dips here. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if this helps with the frame rate a little bit. There's no other graphical options here. It's kind of like limited graphical options. Let's see, missions. Claim details. I cut down the tree. What do you... Oh, I gotta get logs. Okay. 7 kids in total, by the way. I'm not surprised. Makes sense. So for armor... Didn't we just get some armor? Yeah, we did. Okay. Equip. Okay. Oh, they're not gonna wrap that shit up. Absolutely not. I could not imagine having 7 kids. That just seems like too much for me. So I guess this thing heals us and stuff, which is good. So this is basically just free healing. So I don't have to waste potions. In this economy, fucking facts. Honestly.
よくわからないね。気になるなら後でバルトラ様に伝えておこうよ。うん、そうだね。今はまず漁師のおじさんのところに行こう。
Press Y to open up the menu. Enter the... Okay, so here's the gacha system here. So this is the gacha. I mean, it's free to play, so it's gonna have a gacha system. Of course it will. The draw using to pay resources or exclusive tickets, draw now. So you get like a free draw here. It's time to gacha, exactly. Spin the wheel. Yeah! I did it. Now, question is, do I make you suffer through the entire animation to watch the draws? Do I make you suffer with me? You know what, Kage? I don't think you should adopt grown-ass men. I feel like that's not a good idea. For you to have the ability to adopt grown-ass men. I feel like... I feel like that'd be a bad idea. I can't stop you, obviously. I just feel like that isn't good. So we're basically just getting like a bunch of starter gear here, essentially. Why not? Because you're gonna turn it into some type of fight club, or you're gonna turn them into minions to recruit kids for a kids fight club. It's a snowball effect. It's a snowball effect, Kage. I can't stop you. I just know what's gonna happen. Alright, dude, why are you gonna beat my fucking face in? I'll be a good dad. Hey, what's up, Sandra? So we got a new character here. Papamoto says, say stop it. Alright, so we got 90,000 of these crystal things. We have weapon draw and we have character draw. Fuck it. We're gonna draw some stuff. And I'm gonna make you suffer through the entire animation. The 30-minute cutscene of the draw. We all suffer together. See, up my nose annoys me because it makes my nose itch. So we got another character, SR, here. Alright. So you also have weapon draws here, which we can get, like, different weapons. I'll do a couple of draws of, like, the characters, then I'll do some weapon draws. Because... And I'm not gonna make y'all suffer. I'm not that much of a dick. Not this time. Any other time I'd make you suffer, but not today. So I don't want to spend a whole hour drawing stuff. So we drew her earlier, actually. We already have her. So that's just a copy. I don't know what copies do. I'd imagine copies, like, buff up your characters. Not a 12-hour draw stream. Shit. I wonder if, like, we already have these characters. Hey, what's up, Radio? I wonder if we already have these characters from the mailbox and, like, there's no new characters we can get. Oh, never mind. We got a new character. Let me just shut my fucking whore mouth here. Got a new character. Alright, let's actually take a look and see what characters we have. Press Y to open up the menu. Hero info. We already did all this. Switch your current weapons. I'm not switching. I already got good weapons. We can give her some weapons, though. If we wanted to. So there we got slightly better weapons. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the characters we got. So we got Slater. Shut that mouth, pretty boy. So we got Slater. Looks like he specializes in great swords, axe, and nunchaku. Or nunchucks. We also got Bug. What a name. What a glorious name. My name is Bug. Great name. Deals an axe, twin swords, and books. So magic. Okay. Fucking Bug. What a name. So fucking good. I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week or earlier this week. I'm feeling a lot better, for sure. I think mostly my headaches come from, like, caffeine withdrawals because I fucking drink too much caffeine as it is, and when I don't, I just get, like, terrible migraines. A hunchback right now. I couldn't tell you, my man. So they do have some characters that are in the exclusive one. Okay, so we got King. Some gauntlets. So my question is, and this is a critique. So we have two different banners, right? We have a limited hero draw banner. We also have a limited weapon draw banner. So why would I be able to pull weapons in the hero banner? I feel like that's a little bit of an oversight. I feel like if I'm drawing from the hero, like, banner, just give me heroes. You know what I mean? So, for example, I'm going to draw from the weapon banner, right? And exactly, it's mostly weapons. That's also the thing, too. Trolls means my plan is working. Yes, so it is a free-to-play gacha game. Yeah. I forget who the developer is, but I know they've done other gacha games too. Don't point out the flaws. See, okay, so here we go. So here we are. So I'm drawing from the weapon banner, but I'm still drawing weapons, right? So, like, if you're gonna give me two separate banners, right? If you're gonna give me a weapon and a character banner, let me draw characters strictly from the character banner and not weapons, because it doesn't make sense to do that. Because at that point, why would I draw I mean, cool, I get it, like, exclusive SSR, like, weapon. You know what I mean? Great, cool. But, like, it doesn't make much sense to me. Because now I just feel more inclined just to draw exclusively from the weapon hero banner. Because I get weapons anyway, right? See, look, I get a blazing fucking lance, SR weapon, right? So why would I go exclusively for, like, the weapons and the weapon banner where I can just draw weapons anyway? You know what I mean? You'll get weapons from the human banner and you'll like it. and I know it's a closed beta, but, like, I'm critiquing this because it is a closed beta. That's kind of the whole point of, like, playing these closed betas. Like, don't get me wrong, it is nice to play the game early and things like that, but I feel like if people don't point out these flaws, then they don't get fixed or they don't get adjusted. So I'm definitely going to try and see how I can, like, either, like, snippet this out later to send to the development team. Because I do feel like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to draw out weapons from the hero banner. Because it just doesn't really make sense. I'm actually going to replace Jericho here with... Let me see. What does she specialize in terms of weapons? And they cannot catch you trying to critique something. Not catch you niggas have fun. Oh, honestly, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. That's hilarious. I'm actually going to take this away from you. So I feel like that's just kind of like a thing. So, alright, we'll draw a little bit later. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of a thing that needs to be adjusted later on is, I shouldn't be able to draw weapons. Don't know how I feel about the 7 Deadly Sins sequel anime. I watched practically all of it, but didn't really vibe with the OG. So that's the thing too, like Radio. I didn't finish 7 Deadly Sins. I watched it for a bit, and I did like what I saw from what I remember. I do know that the animation quality did dip after a while. I think that's one of the main reasons I stopped watching it, because, like, the dip in anime quality. I'm going to adjust the audio here a little bit, too. I feel like I turned things down too much. So let me turn up the sound effects a little bit. Maybe get the effects up just a bit. Let me do some adjustments here. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. So it looks like you can have up to 4 people on a team. Kind of like this guy. Kind of like his moveset. His ultimate's kind of trash, though. Lots of large meat and stuff. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'll probably go back and watch it just to kind of, like, get a general more understanding of what's happening here. Because this does take place after the anime. Because the main character, the main protagonist, Tristan, is the son of King and is Elizabeth. So, like, it's following their adventures. I know that much. I also am getting, like, some frame rate issues here, like some stuttering. So, again, closed beta, so I'll ignore it, but... If you target enemy, you can use your attack skills on enemy. Use attack skills to stun in certain situations. So I guess attack skills are like that. Okay, so those are attack skills. Like switching in the middle of combat, and you'll do like an ability. Oh, this guy has a fucking bear. That uppercuts. Okay, you're kind of cool. A fucking bear Gundam here. So he uses a sword and shield, but mainly just uses the shield as his weapon. That's a little odd. Shit, wrong anime. They were originally gonna make Tristan the main dude, but decided not to. Forgot why. Did they just want to change it up? Honestly, Radio, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. The Netflix movies the Netflix series followed some random kid, basically. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat a little bit. What is this? Okay, cool. So someone with fire abilities has to use that. Fireflies. Like if okay. Like if I have literally anything else to do, I'll play the anime in the background noise. I've done that before with a couple of anime, where like all listen to is like background noise. I usually do that though for anime I've already seen, or if I'm catching up on anime, so I can just kind of like listen to it more than watch it. Hey, what's up, Corey? What up, brother? All right. So we have some events here too, I guess. These are like event banner things. Lingering threats. Okay. So we might mess with some of these events later. So these are chapters as well, too. Let's see. Book of Stars. What is this? Some more summoning crystals. Okay. Impression of Ragnar interaction video dropped. I know. I need to get on that. I just haven't. Looks like you got more currency. You know what that means? More summoning. True. Fuck it. Let's draw weapons from the character banner, cause fuck it. Oh, hey, we got a character. Alright, so we already have hers. So yeah, and again, I know I'm harping on this, so fucking sue me. But, see, this makes a little bit more sense. Like, give me, like, SR, like, S characters, or, like, R characters. Don't keep giving me weapons to draw in the character banner, because that just doesn't make much sense to me. You know, it's a nitpick. Or not even nitpick. I think it's, like, a legitimate, like, concern of mine, is that you having me summon weapons from the character banner. So we got Hendrickson. A lot of dropping these drills, Jesus. So. It's a valid nitpick in my opinion. Yeah, and honestly, like, thinking about it, I wouldn't even really call it a nitpick. I think it's a, like, legitimate, like, critique at this point. Like, cool. I'm drawing characters, but like, so what was like 10 out of the 10 draws, 2 out of the 10 are characters. The rest are weapons. That shouldn't be a thing. And here, they're all just weapons. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Cartoon King? I hate gotchas when it comes to the summons. It gives random shit for no reason. Like, I get, like, the random aspect of it because it is a gotcha at the end of the day. I don't like if the random doesn't make sense. Because, again, closed beta, limited hero draw. This is supposed to be about heroes. You know, the word hero here. You know? And it even says, like, you gotta obtain powerful and charismatic heroes. Cool. Then just give me heroes. You know what I mean? As I said, like, you go critique my game, put it in the game, and make him character a 3-star. Damn, I get to be a 3-star? I can't even be like a fucking SR. I have to be like a fucking just random R. Damn. I wonder if you can do like other teams too. Like, how many teams can you have? Up to 5 teams? So I guess I haven't unlocked the ability to do other teams yet, right? Okay. That's probably later. Wait, no, here we go. All right. Quick set. Okay. So say team 2, I want to do this. Cool. Okay. So at least quick teams work. So you can switch out pretty quickly. which is good. And you can name them for like elemental purposes and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I do like that aspect of things. So like, if I want to rock with that team there, I think I can go back here. How do I switch to the team? Change team. Okay, cool. Is there like an auto like select for like weapons and gear? I doubt it, right? Okay. So yeah, we got to go individually here and equip like weapons and stuff. So it's like an auto equipped option. As far as I've seen, there isn't one. This could be a little annoying. I wish there was like an auto equipped option here. Or maybe there is and I'm just missing it. Okay. Alright. Cool. Activate warp point. This opens up more of the map here. Okay, that makes sense. Pretty standard. So yeah, definitely gonna try and splice these up and like maybe give like an overall critique, or maybe what I'll do is if I can download the video, I'll make like a separate video, kind of like talking about the issues I have overall. What are you complaining about, Hawk? I guess he's hungry. Cool. Guess we're following this fat fuck pig. Can I jump on this? Oh, yeah, okay. So I can't jump on that. It looked like I could. Oh, fucking honey. Okay, so I'm jumping on it. Harvest the honey. Okay. Oh, okay. So I gotta climb on the tree. Oh, yes, the tried and true plot advancement technique of the hungry jackass. The tried and true. Also, my model might freak out a little bit because I opened up a bag of candy. I do have a share size bag. I could share. Will I share? Is a better question. It is a 5-pound bag of sour bite crawlers. Why do I need 5 pounds? Because fuck you, that's why. Could have jumped me for the gate. Damn. Ooh. Kind of like her abilities. She's a little slow because of the lance, but has pretty good, decent reach too. Oh, it shoots. Oh, it shoots fireballs. I didn't even see that. Okay, so she has like some range on her. I can fuck with that. Okay. Premium Mastery XP. So we don't have a double jump just yet. Is it a bandit? Or no? Okay, never mind. It's not a bandit. It's someone's house. It's a hunter. Never mind. I was ready to murder.
ちょうどおじさんもいる。よかった。
ねえねえ、トリトリって漁師のおじさんと知り合いなの？
話すのは初めてだよ。いつも忙しそうだったから声をかけられなかったんだ。
でも今は暇そうじゃない？行ってみよう。
All right. Let's see what you have to say.
こんにちは。僕はトリスタンです。お聞きしたいことがあるんですが、いいですか？
私はイサフ。この森に住んでる漁師だ。何が聞きたいんだね。
最近この森で見慣れないものを見てはいませんか？
I mean, there's two kids and a pig that's talking to him. That's pretty unusual.
見慣れないもの。どういったもののことかな。
石像や変な石、あるいは初めて見る生き物とか、もともとその場所になかったのにと。
ああ、それならさっきでかいドラゴンを見たぞ。この辺では見た。
Imagine that's the dragon we saw earlier was the ancient dragon.
その他にはそうだな。森の空気が変わったように感じたな。そのせいか、森の動物たちも不安そうな様子に思えたな。
不安そう？
Have these kids not figured out? Have these kids not figured out they've likely been thrown back in time? Probably not. Because I don't know if they've actually been thrown back in time technically. Or maybe they have. I'm not exactly sure.
そうですか。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
ああ、気にするな。そんなことより君、確か前にもこの辺りに来たことがあるんじゃないのか？
気づいてましたか？
Yeah, I think they're still in their time period. Maybe.
気づいたよ。私が料理をしようとするたびに近くで見かけたからね。
あ、それが理由ってわけじゃなかったですけど。あ、そうだ。例えば蜂蜜を使った料理って知ってますか？
蜂蜜？そりゃもちろん知ってるさ。知りたいのかい？
はい。
Alright, so about to learn about cooking. Cool.
ちょうど私も火打ち石を切らして困っていたところでな。あの丘の頂上から火打ち石を持ってきてくれ、やってくれるならこれも渡してあげよう。
Oh, cool. We get a glider so we can fly around places. Okay. So yeah, all this is just tutorial stuff. Basically, like, check out the map, how to cook, stuff like that. Give us 6K quality food options or cutscenes. Nah, this ain't Square Enix. They're not gonna spend their entire budget on food. We can't have that.
Hawk, 蜂蜜で作れる料理があるんだって。
何でもいいから残飯を食わせろよ。
So it definitely has like that Breath of the Wild Genshin Impact stamina system. Viewpoint. Okay, so you get like little like just lore things here. That's pretty cool. Probably lots of those around here. I'd imagine we'll be able to go over there at some point. So we got the flint. Press space while falling to start gliding. Gliding consumes stamina, but lets you cover great distances. Okay, so this is our glider.
早く行けるみたい。
It is not very fluid, I would say. There's definitely a delay in jumping and then open up the glider.
さん、火打ち石を持ってきました。
おお、なかなかいいものを取ってきてくれたじゃないか。これで火を起こせる。さあ、ここに火をつけてみろ。蜂蜜と牛乳を使った料理を教えてあげよう。
Using milk and honey.
蜂蜜は
Okay.
持っているんだな。牛乳は私があげよう。
My man put in the whole ass honeycomb in there too. That's funny. Honey milk. A smooth and rich milk made with plenty of honey. The creamy milk and... Okay, well, fuck you too. I guess I'm not gonna read. Cool. I guess we learned how to cook. And they were still in bottles. Look.
バリバリ、どうしたの？
何か嫌な感じがする。これは一体。
Something's coming this way.
あいつらなんであんなに大騒ぎしてんだ？
動物は人間より危険を察知する能力が高いんだ。何が起こっているのかはわからないが、ただごとじゃないようだな。
早く行ってみよう。
時間がねえから俺の背中に乗り上がれ。ぷく。
Sure. Okay. Press L. Why are you gonna push me on them? Jesus. So you got mounts too, which this is fucking hilarious. That is a grown-ass man in a suit riding a little bitty pig. That's actually pretty hilarious.
こりゃなんかとんでもねえことが起きてんじゃねえのか。
まさか。
That's fantastic.
これもこのペンダントのせいなのかな。
It's fucking fantastic.
これは一体どうしたんだろう。地面が真っ黒になっている。しかもこれは一体。
I mean, I hope I was live this entire time, stream elements, but you know, pop off, I guess.
なんだあれは。このホーク様も見たことのない魔物だと。今はそんなこと言ってる場合じゃないよ。とりあえず倒そう。
みんな。
Oh no, I guess not. I don't fucking know anymore. This is one of them devil fruits I heard so much about. I mean, maybe. Oh god, oh god. So I guess there's like things like light magic, I guess. One of them, they're devil fruits.
一体何なんだろう。
Yeah, I guess my stream on Twitch cut out for some reason.
だからさっき言っただろうが、この俺様も見たことねえやつなんだってば。これってなんだろう。初めて見るけど、種？
Yes, go put your whole face in it and touch it. That's what you get.
ティオレ、大丈夫？
得体の知れねえもんをむやみに触っちゃダメだぜ。危ねえだろ。
Pigman's got a point.
こいつ危ないから退治しようよ。
Yeah, she's definitely Bond's kid. Like, look at that fucking face. Look at that shit. That is Bond's face if I've ever seen it. That is definitely his kid. I've never seen an alien movie before. I'm here for a bit, but I wanted to talk about the fucking Witcher. If you're talking about season 4, I don't plan on watching it. I don't plan on watching season 4 of The Witcher. I've seen clips of Hemsworth as Geralt. I don't like it. I don't like his voice. I don't like the direction it's going. I don't like the story changes either. Like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. The Witcher Netflix series ended for me at season 3.
そうだね。
Sorry. Like, It ended at season 3. I'm not watching season 4. I'm sorry.
どういうこと？
Especially hearing what the showrunner did, basically. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
おいおい、びくともしねえじゃねえかよ。
So we can't just attack this thing and destroy it.
どうしよう。このまま放っていく？
They made the Doctor wear a dress. Is it like the next? Is it like the newest Doctor a female Doctor? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not caught up with like the latest thing of Doctor Who. I thought like the latest Doctor was a female Doctor.
ところでさ、この黒い地面、あっちに続いてるよね。あっちの方向って。
オートだ。急ごう。
All right, let's see. Hero info. Mastery tab. Select materials for use to growth and enhance. Okay, so here's where we can, like, I guess, increase our heroes and stuff like that. Okay. So here's what we can do, like, level ups. And these are, like, the materials. So we want to get the level 30 right off the bat. Just boom. And then unlock the mastery, weapon mastery. So which gives us access to a second weapon. Okay. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that should unlock it. Okay, so here we can now actually like select weapons and stuff too. So now, if we wanted to use a sword and board, we can. We also have access to a rapier. Okay, so now we're unlocking more things now. So we come here to the character, mastery. Last season was a lady. This season's on Disney Plus. It's a black man wearing a gown. I didn't mind the doctor, to be honest. Definitely not my favorite, but thought it was a good doctor. So that's the thing about. So here's the thing, Corey. I think I get what you're saying, but like counterpoint to that. I'm sure you've watched any of the Medea movies, right? Like, you've watched, like, Medea movies, I'd assume, right? Or the plays. And then I'm pretty sure you've probably seen, what's that Martin Lawrence movie where he dresses up as a woman for a detective? Like, cross-dressing isn't a new thing. It's gonna happen. Cross-dressing is always gonna be a thing. It's not that deep, to be honest. Sure, I don't know what the fuck that means. I did. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, right? Like, you've watched like Medea and stuff, so it's there's not a difference, right? At that point, we're nitpicking to where like it's okay for this series to cross dress, but you can't cross dress with this series, you know? It's just nitpicking at that point. And don't renew the Acolyte. So like the problem with the Acolyte, with Star Wars Acolyte. The Acolyte had good potential, right? It was the first widespread, like, I guess, not widespread appeal. What's the word I'm looking for? It was the introduction to the High Republic, right? It was a good way to introduce the High Republic, which is going to be its own series. However, they spent 5 of the, 9 episodes, or what is it, 8 or 9 episodes? 5 of those episodes was just all fucking flashbacks, right, for the Acolyte. It was all fucking flashbacks. Yeah, Main Street introduction. Yeah. Like, it just doesn't make sense to why you have to spend so much time on flashbacks. Like, use that time to establish the world of the Old Republic. Or, you know, or tell the actual story of the character you're trying to convey. Because at that point, you're just wasting time. And then at that point, whenever you're finally done with the flashbacks, you're rushing to tell a story, right? Because I'm assuming they did this like, oh, we'll get a season 2. But you're not getting a season 2. That's what happened at the end of the day. They didn't get a season 2. I'm just saying, like, it's cross-dressing is gonna happen. It's not a big deal. But the story lasted 300 years after his death. So story's so good, it doesn't matter how ugly the main cast are. I never watched Acolyte, only heard a buddy say it was alright, but yeah, he had the same problem with flashbacks and also the story cohesion is not really being there. And that's the thing, too, like, because of how much time they spent on the flashbacks of everything, you don't really get to engage with the main story. Because it's just too many flashbacks. Like, you're not given enough time for the story to develop and, like, for people to be invested, right? Because there was a lot of cool characters that they had, and they could have waited to, like, do X, Y, Z characters' death, you know, for, like, a later episode or, like, a later season. But they rushed a bunch of people's deaths, they rushed all this other stuff, and now it's just kind of sitting in limbo, right? Because the end of the series, like, puts, like... Brandon, you thought actual critiques can't do that on the internet. I know. It's like... You had a good premise, right? There's a good premise with the show. Why do I have two staffs? Oh, it's a wand and a staff. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Ignore that. Like you have a good setup with the Acolyte, right? You have a good setting. The High Republic, right? You know, this is the height of the Jedi, right? Like the height of like the Republic and the Jedi Council and everything else, right? You have this good setup. You ended on a good cliffhanger, right? But it took too long to get to that cliffhanging point, and it took too long for like the series to develop to where like people want to watch it. You know what I mean? So, it sucks it's not going to get in a second season, because I genuinely wanted to see what would happen, right? But, nothing's going to come of it. Mandalorian really was the story that made me realize there's cool people that don't use lightsabers. And that's too, like, Star Wars has, like, a lot of cool characters and plot points and things that don't evolve around, like, the Jedi, right? Like, you have, like, good soldiers, you have, like, you know, people that do, like, espionage and stuff like that. There's a lot more to Star Wars than just space monks, you know? Sorry, I'm catching up on things. It makes me feel hollow while Disney pats himself in the back for finally including us. Like, you don't want to see that shit. Well, I mean, like, I do. I want to see, like, more things than just, like, the space wizards and space monks. Like, so, for example, I've been watching, Honor. And Honor's been pretty good so far. It's been pretty interesting to watch. Can I not hit this? So how do you switch weapons with characters? Can you switch weapons with them? No? Yes? I don't know how that works. They haven't explained how to switch weapons with characters. Some flip there. Are we gonna see more sexual tension and bad lightsaber haircuts? I wouldn't even say that. We'll be good. I'm sorry. The space wizards are cool, but there's other stuff too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there was some moments in the Acolyte that was pretty weird. The lightsaber haircut was a little weird. I mean, I get it to a certain degree, but it's still weird. Like, I wouldn't cut my hair with a lightsaber. That I get it's supposed to be like a cool moment, but like, it was just weird. Skeleton Crew. I need to watch Skeleton Crew as well. I need to watch that. See if that's any good. And so. And my thing too was like some people just found things to nitpick about the Acolyte too. One thing that I saw a big critique was like, and I'm gonna, and spoilers obviously for the Acolyte if you haven't seen it. But towards the end of the series, Osha, I think his name's Osha, she essentially has her lightsaber crystal turn from blue to red, right? And people were saying, oh, that's just weird. Why are they having the lightsaber turn colors? That hasn't happened before. But that is a canon point in the Star Wars universe. Like, essentially, the reason that the lightsaber crystals turn red is essentially you're bleeding out the crystal, right? Like, you're choking the life out of the crystal and making it bleed. Hence why it turns red. And that's essentially what she was doing with the crystal, right? Like, she was essentially, like, using her hate, and it was bleeding into the crystal, which changed it from blue to red. To signify, like she's going to, like, you know, she's given into the dark side, essentially. And that's happened before. It was in the Darth Vader comic. Same thing happened with Anakin and Darth Vader, right? Like, he bled his crystal. It's OG lore, exactly. It was both in Legends, and it's in the Darth Vader comic. So, like, that's a thing that actually happened in Star Wars. But, like, you have these idiots on the internet that are just looking for ways to, like, critique the show without actually knowing anything about the show because, oh, it's fucking woke acolyte. I can say whatever I want because the show is woke. It's like, no, you're just being an idiot. Yeah, it's a cool visual. Exactly, Dylan. It's a cool visual. It doesn't make much sense, but like, it didn't bother me. It was a little weird, but like, it's like people who shave with a razor or shave with like a blade. You wouldn't really actually do that unless you didn't have a choice, but it's cool. The Star Wars animations were also really dope. Oh yeah, fuck, what are they called? There's two of them. Like the Star Wars shorts. Those were pretty good. I think like the visuals, I forget what they're called, but those are pretty cool. And again, yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Dylan. People will hate on something because the word woke is hidden behind criticisms, and they can't find any criticism, so they say something's woke. They say something's like, oh, it's bad because X female character, black female character, blah blah blah. It's fucking stupid. And I don't want to be a Star Wars fan or a critic because I wish Disney would be more serious with their approach. So like the thing with Disney has a problem with like trying to cater to everyone. And like they have their own vision of what they want for their series, which I get it. You bought the rights to Star Wars. You can do whatever you want with it. But like their decision making on some of the things has just not been great. Now there's been some good things that come out of Star Wars. Like I love Kenobi. Kenobi was really good. The Star Wars shorts were really good. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith, and then Tales of the what's the last one? I think it's Tales of the Bounty Hunter or something like that. Like the Tales of stuff has been really good. Like especially Tales of the Jedi, we get like more backstory of like Count Dooku, right? I would love to see it again. This is what I would probably do. I would love to see like dedicated series of like a young Dooku and Qui-Gon going on adventures, traveling together. Anakin and Kenobi, you know? Give like these Jedi pairs of like master and apprentice, like go through like some of the adventures that was like expanded on in the books, because in like a lot of the Legends books and then some of the new stuff that came out, you have stories of those like missions together with those characters, and you could really make some good like animated stuff out of it. Will they do that at some point? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. The two Jedi games are really good too. So there's still good stuff that's coming out of it. And again, Kenobi, isn't that just the majority of the Clone Wars? Yes and no. So yes, the Clone Wars does cover Anakin and Kenobi's adventures, but like there's stuff where I'm talking about like when Anakin was first an apprentice, right? Like I'm talking like 12-year-old apprentice Anakin. You know, where they go on like different planets and like missions and stuff like that. Like young Anakin, not like older Anakin, if that makes sense. And even then, I'm just giving Kenobi and Anakin like an example because they're master and apprentice. But like, I would like to see like Yoda and Dooku. Like, I want to see how Yoda teaches his students. And Dooku was a student before he went over to the dark side. You know what I mean? Or like Dooku and Qui-Gon. You know what I mean? Like those type of stories I would like to see animated. And you can pick any hero, any like, you know, Jedi and apprentice. It doesn't even have to be like Jedi and with it. You can do it with the Sith stuff too. You know what I mean? Like show us Plagueis and Palpatine. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Sorry, I keep saying that. They will fuck it up. I just don't want to get hurt again. I think certain showrunners have a good idea of what to do. Like the Clone Wars, for example. The Clone Wars was fantastic, right? Clone Wars was great. And that came after the Disney acquisition. Clone Wars was probably some of the best thing to come out of Star Wars in quite some time. The reason they don't put Starkiller in like anything canon is because Starkiller's just too powerful. They made Starkiller way too powerful to put in anything canon. That's the problem. This is a Grandmaster? This fucking Kuwabara haircut. Star Wars, like any franchise, is going to have its highs and lows with any new writer and editors to use the comic term run. It's the nature of things. And that's, yeah, exactly. Like, there's going to be some good stuff, there's going to be some bad stuff. There's a middle ground to it all. Not everything's going to be a hit. Yeah, I know, but I have a romanticized view of Starkiller. A Force user, powerful, he could change the entire events of the galaxy, but ended up not accomplishing much. So, like, true. And I don't remember if the Force Unleashed is considered canon. I don't think it is, because, like, in that universe, it was technically Starkiller that started the rebellion of sorts, or he, like, helped blossom the starts of the rebellion. Okay, so it's considered Legends stuff now. Okay, so it's Legends material. Okay. This woke stuff, instead of sprinkle, bitch want to start frosting the whole thing when it's more apparent the audience than the story. So, like, the thing with the term woke. Woke is such a terrible term that people use to do, like, a blanket statement when they can't actually criticize something. You know what I mean? Like, woke, anytime someone says this is woke, I turn my brain off, and I just stop listening to them, because I know they're about to spew some bullshit whenever they use that term. Like, I will not take your criticism seriously once you start spewing out the word woke. It's a dumb blanket term. Like, because I know what's gonna happen. As soon as someone says, "Oh, this show is woke," you're gonna complain that the lead is either black or female or gay or trans. You're gonna have some stupid fucking critique. As soon as you spew the words, "Oh, this is woke," and I'm not gonna listen to you because it's fucking stupid. It's an invalid opinion. Whatever you have to say next, I do not care what you have to say if you're using woke as your criticism. I don't care. Animate our thoughts, Jesus. Exactly, what Dylan is saying. What Dylan the radio is saying is a blanket term, and if you use the term woke as a criticism, invalid opinion, I'm done listening to you. You're just fucking spitting out fucking dribble. You know what I mean? So. And that's the thing, like, so it's the word has been butchered so badly that, like, I can't even tell you what the original term of it is anymore, because it's such a widespread term. Like, it's so, and the thing too is, like, there's always been media and things pushing some type of, like, policy or agenda. I'll put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. You have people saying that Metal Gear is woke because it pushes political views. Because it's too political now, because, yeah, sorry. They're saying that Metal Gear is woke because it's political. Like, bro, Metal Gear's always been political. It's one of the cornerstones that makes Metal Gear Metal Gear. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just don't know. Like, tell me you've never played the game without actually telling me you never played the game. Exactly. There's it's gonna have some form of, like, politics to it, something in it. You know what I mean? Now, if your goal is to push an agenda or an idea, that's different, and that's something that you can critique. But using the word woke just doesn't do anything. Because you can't critique a series for trying to push a political idea or agenda. That's fine. You can have your opinion on that. But yeah, just using the term woke to, like, say, like, this is bad because it's woke is just fucking stupid. Alright, gotta kill this fuck nugget. This guy does not stand a chance. He didn't even get his whole, like, fucking villain monologue off. Yeah, but I always enjoyed stories that visited through a medium story rather than just pushing a current engine out of nowhere. And that's the thing too, like it makes sense when you push it, like, through, like, a story or things like that. Yeah, less is more is the golden story rule. Yeah, like, the whole, like, there's a fine balance. There's a balance to it, right? Like, you can talk about, like, political ideas and things like that, but it doesn't need to be the main focal point. You know what I mean? But yeah, but people don't even know what pushing an agenda means anymore because exactly, Dylan. You can't even say like, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. That's 100%. Sorry, we're losing the plot here a little bit, kind of, but fuck it. But this is what we do on the stream. We talk about shit like this. The main threshold here is oversaturation. I'm sorry for the trigger word, but woke summed it up so perfectly for the ones that changed the meaning for so many of those who react to it. To bring it back to a point. And so that's the thing, too. Like, it's oversaturated. And you're right, Corey. It's an oversaturated word. It's lost all meaning. You know what I mean? Like, it's a word that's lost its meaning because people fucking butchered it. It's like how people butchered the word literally. Because people have been like, oh, well, this is literally this. Like, now the word literally just kind of lost its meaning. That's basically what the word woke is at this point. Like, it's lost its meaning because people bastardized it to the point where, like, it's just stupid. That part. What's up, Blader? What's up, Blader? Exactly, Dylan. And that's the thing, too. Like, as soon as, like, you see, like, a black character, a trans character, a gay character, essentially any character that's not a straight white male, they are quick to use the word woke. That's all it is at the end of the day. That's essentially what that word is. It's a fucking dog whistle. It's a dog whistle to say, like, oh, woke means this isn't a straight white male character. Therefore, it's bad. Therefore, it's pushing an agenda. You know what I mean? Like, Ghost of Yote. Female protagonist. Oh, the game's woke now. Or like, if it's a female protagonist, they have to be a fucking supermodel and look like fucking big titty busted anime character. They have to be like that. If not, then it's woke. You know what I mean? It's God, it hurts my brain just thinking about it. It gives me a fucking aneurysm. Bro, oh, Blader. Oh, God. This reminds me of something I've seen on TikTok today. Sorry. I know I'm going on a tirade here, but fuck it. There was this guy on fucking TikTok that was playing Marvel Rivals Ranked. He's dog shit at the game, by the way. They revealed his stats. He lost fucking 13 games in a row. Yeah, you know exactly where I'm going with this. You know exactly where I'm going with this, Blader. So, like, the dude was in a game, right? And so I guess what happened was the healer, I think it was a Cloak and Dagger. Yep. You guys know where I'm going with this. It was a Cloak and Dagger player, and I guess she stepped outside of the ult and ended up dying. So what happened was, like, she stepped out of the ult and died. And so, at first it was fine, because, like, hey, you died outside of the ult, what happened? And I guess she said she got pushed out, right? Oh, they derailed his entire, they ethered his shit, and it was beautiful. So, like, she stepped out of ult, so it was like, oh, I got dived, stepped out of ult, died. Apparently he didn't like that. And so he just went on this fucking misogynistic rant saying like, oh, I forgot that you're a woman. I gotta talk to you like you're a child. This is how women shouldn't vote and all this other just fucking bullshit. And like, the internet is the fucking internet and people on fucking TikTok are detectives and shit. So they pulled his fucking records and the dude's lost like 12, 13 games back to back. And at one point he died. He switched to Black Widow, was there 4 minutes in spawn just typing his bullshit. Then switched to fucking Emma Frost and got fucking railroad. And so, like, the dude's just a piece of shit. He's a shit gamer. He's a terrible person and a shit gamer. But, of course, it's easier for him to say, oh, it's women's fault in games. Like, dude's a piece of shit. He's a fucking piece of shit. And exactly, someone pulled the game and pulled the recording and stuff like that and the audio behind it. And he was trying to play it off saying, like, oh, I only said one thing. I just said that I have to talk to you like you're a child because you're a woman. Nah. No, they pulled that entire shit. You was on some misogynistic type bullshit, and you're a piece of shit. And people know he's a piece of shit. I'm so glad the dude got banned on Twitch, by the way. That happened. He got banned on Twitch. I doubt it's a permanent ban, but, like, he got fucking banned. So he was streaming on TikTok for a while, and people were just, like, still ethering his shit. Like, in his comments of, like, his latest videos, it's just his fucking record of, like, his losses. It's so fucking good. So, I'm loving the story. This might happen again in 20 years with the next generation, but it's human nature. And it's not human nature. It's not human nature. It is not human nature. It is a select people that are just jackasses. And like, it's a terrible, terrible take. These are the same people. These are the same people that was in Call of Duty lobbies that would give black people shit for being black in a game. Saying like, oh, we're losing because we got the black guy on the team. Same bullshit. Same bullshit. They're bad at the fucking video game, and so they have to find some other reason except the fact that they're fucking trash and blame someone else. Same thing. It's the same exact thing. They was trash then and they're trash now. Terrible, terrible human beings. They can fucking kick rocks. That felt good to say. That felt good to get out. God, that felt good. Exactly. Just you had bad games. You're shit at the game, or you had bad games. It happens to everybody. You know what I mean? But no, we had to find some bullshit reason to blame X, Y, and Z. Exactly. Like, we just have there's bad games. No, that's not to say that there are things that happen, right? Like, yeah, you had a bad team fight, or someone was out of position. These things happen, right? Like, it would have been all fine and dandy if it just would have stuck to the fact that, hey, what happened? You died outside your ult. Oh, I got pushed out by dive people. Okay, cool. It happens. So, like, then they was trying to say, like, oh, well, she was throwing the game first and stuff like that. It's just fucking stupid, people. The older you get, the more you realize people really got nothing going from it. Like, really, they really don't. But the thing is too is like, because of the situation, like the life we're in right now, because of like how the whole, I can't think of the right words, because of how like the social aspect of things are happening right now, that guy's going to pull in people, right? Because he's going to find more people that have the same thought and mind process. And he's going to get bigger on TikTok because of it, right? It's only going to help his career to a certain point. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like the sad part of it all. Exactly. He's an insecure bitch, and I'm glad the internet's dragging him for it. I'm glad he's getting dragged for it too. Because, like, his stream popped up on TikTok when I was scrolling, and I popped in there just to kind of see what was going on, and people still dragging him for that shit. And he's like, well, I don't care if you call me misogynistic, I don't care if you call me this, blah, 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 blah. I'm right. You know what I mean? Because, like, he's so full of himself, too. He said, like, well, I'm just, like, one of these great conquerors and stuff, like, too. Like, I have to be the team leader, because if I'm not the team leader, then we lose games. Like, bro, no. You lose games because you missed your fucking shots. You lose games because you missed your ult. You lose games because you're bad. Not because people don't fucking bow down and listen to you, or you have women on your team. Fucking troglodyte. Exactly. It's really sad. It's sad at the end of the day, Blader. He's just insecure. He's stupid. He's an idiot. Oh, man. That did feel good to let out, though. That really was bothering me, seeing that shit. But I'm just glad, like, the internet's better. And like, call these dog shit people out. And not let them, like, get away with that shit. Cause you get a visit from Roxy. Nah. Roxy would fucking tear that man's... Not in a fun way. He would get destroyed, but not in the fun way. Oh, okay. Whole ass castle here. Oh, man. We had a castle and shit now, exactly. I will say, like, something I've also noticed in this game, I know I talked about it earlier, there is, like, a good amount of stuttering. And again, I know it's closed beta, and I'm trying to be, like, you know, fair to the game, but, like, I would be more fair to the game if I had, like, more graphical options, because as it stands now, there's not, like, a lot of graphical options that I can do to make the game, like, run a little bit better, right? Because right now, I'm running it at medium settings, frame rates at 60 FPS, stuff like that. I know I'm running it, like, you know, 2K and stuff like that, but still, like, this should make the game a little bit more stable, but it's not. Unfortunately, the game just doesn't have, like, a lot of options for, like, graphics control and stuff like that. So hopefully the next phase will give like a little bit more graphic controls and stuff like that. He said, This reminds me of a dude I used to know who didn't know how to act and would get mad about it. One time went shopping with him. Cashier knew was a girl I knew, and she asked how he was gonna pay. He said, "Can I pay with my body?" And girl got uncomfortable, so he got mad and called her a bitch. Yeah, no, like dudes like that are fucking assholes, and then they wonders like, "Oh, girls don't want to talk to me." I wonder fucking why. I wonder why, my guy. I wonder why girls don't want to fucking talk to you. Like, I fucking wonder why. Gee whiz. What a fucking mystery. Like, hey Hero, November 11th coming up. What you doing to chromate your boo's birthday on 11/11/11 scramming to the world? You know what? When is the 11th? Is that like a Tuesday or a Thursday? When is the 11th? I don't have a fucking calendar on my phone for some goddamn reason. You know what? That's next Tuesday. We can play some Skyrim. We can play some Skyrim next Tuesday. We'll do that to commemorate Skyrim's anniversary. We'll play some Skyrim. We'll play a mod list or vanilla. I'm not playing vanilla Skyrim. You got me fucked up. Vanilla Skyrim's trash. I'm sorry. I'll play a mod list or something for sure. I'll play a mod list next week. They'll commemorate. It's a real fucking mystery. Get fucking Scooby-Doo in the game to solve that shit. Vanilla, what? I'm just saying. Have you seen Vanilla Skyrim? Like looking at Vanilla Skyrim, that shit is so fucking bad. Like, I respect it because of what it did for, like, not only, like, my channel, but for gaming, but, like, actively trying to play that shit is fucking trash. Oh, man. I used to play a game created by Pirate Software. He commented on my video. Bro, that shit aged like milk. Bro, Pirate Software, he's so fucking full of himself. Like, he started out fine, but then his ego just overinflated. And now he's just kind of a piece of shit. You've never seen Vanilla Skyrim? Oh boy. Oh boy. You should watch some Vanilla Skyrim gameplay and cry. You better be crispy that day. Unfortunately, I probably won't have a haircut by then. I knew next to nothing about him until the controversies. Like, he started out fine, but like, he just kind of descended into like stupidity. Oh, Blader, the version you play now is more likely the same version that I'm sorry, so the version you played then is probably close to the same version that's out today. What, it's been like, what, 8-9 years and he's still not finished with the game? Like, he hasn't finished the game yet. It's been 8-9 years. It's fucking crazy. And like, it's not even the games that come... Oh, this shit is fucking lagging hard. Holy shit. And it ain't my system that's doing this. This shit is fucking lagging with this cutscene. Sounds like George from Game of Thrones. Yeah, that frame drop was fucking intense. Holy shit. And again, I'm on medium setting, so like, let that sink in. Oh, fuck. Holy single-digit frame rates, Batman. What the fuck? At least we're seeing some of the characters that we've, like, pulled here in the story. I've started Clear Obscure on my Xbox Series X. I need to play more of that game. It's, from what I've played so far, it's really good. It's just really hard for me to sit down and play a turn-based RPG as of now. But I mean, I have some time now, so it's on the list of games I want to beat. Because right now, I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. It's kind of like my main game right now to finish off stream. And so once I beat that, I'm gonna beat Rebirth. So I got 2 Final Fantasy titles to beat. So yeah, 16, Rebirth. I'm gonna beat Clair Obscure. That's gonna be next on that, and then I'm gonna go back and beat Persona 3. So like, those are like the main 4 games I'm working on beating. like off stream. On stream, definitely Outer Worlds is going to be a game that I focus on. There's a couple of other games that are coming out too. In between, I'm going to try and pick up. Yeah, it's a good evolution of turn-based combat. It's more involved turn-based combat, and I love it. Like, I love how involved it is, and I think that's like the next evolutionary step of like turn-based RPGs is to be more involved with it. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know as soon as I beat it. I do need to figure out how the DLC works for Final Fantasy 16. Because I think the way that the DLC works is like it unlocks before the final battle, I want to say. I can't remember. But I think it unlocks before the final battle because I got both DLCs, so I need to play those as well. By the way, I learned this, wasn't sure if you knew, but Claire Obscure isn't a person. Yeah, no, the Claire Obscure I think is like the title of like the expedition, I think, or something like that. I don't think it's a person. I think it's like an expedition. The name of the expedition, I think. I haven't gotten too far. So like to be transparent on Expedition 33, I've gotten past the intro level and I played like the first like hour after that. I've enjoyed it so far, but I haven't gotten too far deep into it. So definitely want to avoid spoilers, of course. Okay, so it's right before the final battle. Okay, cool. So also, I just want to thank you guys for being like chill with like these conversations and stuff too. Like that's part of the reason I like stream is like being able to have like these conversations and chat about stuff while playing games. Like it's fun. I enjoy that.
僕に任せてください。僕もお役に立ちたいんです。
お前にはまだ危険だ。もしお前に何かあったら、エリザベスもどんなに悲しむか。聖騎士たちに任せなさい。
You just try to scream at shit. Facts, radio, facts. And honestly, I think for the most part, like any conversation that we've had in this community is like been relatively like positive, right? We've only had like maybe one or two people that have like said some stupid shit and we had to like kick them out and all that, but like any other time we've had these conversations, everyone's been like pretty chill about it, which is good. Well, I know you be trolling sometimes, Corey, so it's kind of hard to tell with you sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you be trolling or you be serious. But, like, I know when it gets down to it, though, like, you know the real back and, like, actually have a conversation. So, like, you're cool. Like, that, like, you're cool. Because, like, you know the limit of which, like, okay, we need to dial it back. You know what I mean? Because we do troll on here as well, too, but we also have, like, good conversations. There's a good balance. I just want to see the world burn. So that shit's not coming off his hand either. Oh, all right then. Ha, anime moment. See, I thought it was just the name of the expedition, honestly. Not gonna lie, radio. I thought it was like the name of the expedition. I don't know like the meaning behind it yet, but I definitely am gonna play that game more often. Yeah, and that's the thing, Corey. Like, we know you be trolling sometimes, but like we know that you also like have like serious conversations, and like even though like we disagree on things too, like we respectfully can disagree, and we can still be chill, and that's all I can ask for. It's like we can, because like there's things I disagree with like Dylan about, and we're still cool. You know what I mean? Like we can have disagreements and still be friends and still be chill, and you guys know how to do that, which is why I'm good with having like these conversations with everybody. Exactly, like when we had like the whole like Kirk thing and like the whole like fucking pegging thing, like clearly we disagreed on stuff, but like we can respectfully disagree and we can have a conversation while being adults about it. Because some people can't do that, and when that happens, we have to end the conversation, we have to kick the person out that's being a fucking fuckhead. I was playing for recording, and man, they got rough in that game. I don't know how to explain about straight up spoiling, but yeah, Expedition 33 opens hell up sad. Yeah, no, the intro was fucking tear jerking, honestly. Like, the intro to that game was sad. I was like, fuck, I really got to go through with this. I got to start the game off with fucking sad emotions. You know, it's like, fuck, I got to deal with this, which is good because I'm invested. But like, damn, that is a sad opening.
そしてあのペンダントのこともそうだが、黒い地面のことについても調べればなるまい。
He's always a narrator. I need to play more Warframe. Yeah, no, Corey, that's the thing too. Like, again, like the people that I have in the community, in Discord, in the streams and stuff like that, we're all relatively chill, and I try and keep it that way. You know what I mean? We troll, we talk shit, we have discussions, but like everyone's relatively chill. Very rarely do we have to kick people out of here. Wait, really? It's just some random that they found on the forum? Okay, you know what? I respect that. Give a random a chance and just make a baller-ass fucking OST. Because I have listened to the OST of Expedition 33, and it's really good. We have enough space to talk things through. I can't say the same where I come from. Honestly, I feel that. There's some people in some places where you can't have a conversation. Got his one shot and knocked off the fucking planet. Hey, if you're gonna get that shot, take it. Take that shot. You never know what's gonna happen.
このペンダントのこともそうだし、何か変なことが起きてないか妖精王の森に確認しに行くらしいんだけど。
Alright, Corey, appreciate you chilling, hanging out as always, man. See you a little bit later. Hopefully we'll see you again on Thursday when I stream. Probably gonna stream Outer Worlds on Thursday, if anything. I've thought about streaming, but it's hard. Last time I streamed, some dude was hella inappropriate with a wife who was streaming with me. Yeah, that's the thing, too. Like, streaming is hard for multiple reasons. Like, dealing with, like, asshole people, or, like, you have to be entertaining while also playing the game and like kind of balance out your time like with chatting and playing and stuff like that. I think the good thing about streaming is like once you build like a good base community, the community really helps like fucking kick people out that are shitty like that. You know what I mean? Like they'll ban people or they'll kick them out and stuff like that. So like you don't have to really deal with that. That's kind of the good thing of like building a community. You know what I mean? Is like being able to like have the community start helping with that type of shit, especially with the disrespecting people that you're streaming with. I stopped streaming because I wasn't used to it. It's hard. It's hard. It is not easy to stream. You know, it is not easy to stream. Hell, I still struggle to stream, and I've been doing this shit for a while, but I still struggle with it. And before that, I keep getting people who keep insisting I should play with them and will spam my DMs like, sorry, bro, I want to conversate while I play, not tailor my time to talk with you. Exactly. So. Alright, Blader, it's good to see you, bro. As always, hopefully we'll see you next time. Brandon keeps trying to peer pressure me to stream. I'm not peer pressuring you. I'm just saying your algorithm peer pressuring you. They're telling you to get equipment. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying follow your heart in the algorithm. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But no, I've had issues with that too, where people like ask me to play like a certain game, or like demand I play a certain game, or like, you know, play with them and like, you know, like collaborate and stream with them and stuff like that. It's like I no, like just no. Like don't get me wrong, I don't mind collabing with some people, but like I'm not gonna like collaborate with like a random person. You know what I mean? お前たちに旅に出る資格があるか証明することだ。混乱しているリオネスの状況をある程度解決してみせれば正式。それでな、ベーネス西側の海岸の地形が変わって巨大な鳥が目撃されたとの報告があった。まずはその本当ですか？ For legal reasons, that's funny. For legal reasons, I'm a smart ass. Like, I feel bad, but I don't know. I always give me the energy since they follow me. I'm obligated to give them their... Nah. That's the thing. You are not obligated to give your time to people if you don't want to. Just because they're a follower, just because they're a fan, like, cool, you're a fan, you know, cool, you like my content, great, that's awesome. But, like, that doesn't mean you're entitled to my time and attention, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't mean you're entitled to, like, pull me away from what I'm doing to do what you want to do. Like, no, that's not how that works. You know what I mean? People just don't understand that. Exactly, not obligated to do shit except stream. You know what I mean? Like, you're not obligated to do that. It's kind of like how people, and this kind of thing, again, fucking VTuber drama on Twitter. It's like people who donate thousands and thousands of dollars to a streamer, or to, like, you know, their content creator, favorite content creator, and think they're obligated for that content creator to, like, give them special time and attention. It's like, no, bro, like, you're donating because you like their content and stuff. Like, clearly, they don't owe you anything. You know what I mean? You giving them money does not mean that they need to give you their time. You know what I mean? You're not that special. It ain't that deep. You know what I mean? Just because someone donates, like, thousands and thousands of dollars in their fucking paycheck and stuff, like, they feel like they're entitled. It's shitty behavior like that just makes things hard. Exactly, that parasocial behavior. They need to go to therapy for that. There's something actually wrong. Now, on the flip side to that, there are some content creators that prey on that. They prey on that behavior, and that's equally as wrong. You shouldn't prey on your fans like that to open up that fucking parasocial relationship. You know what I mean? Like, that. It's two-sided. It's definitely a two-sided thing. I got a fucking cat? Why the fuck am I not using the fucking cat? I'm not riding on a goddamn pig. I'm riding on some majestic-ass cat. Fuck you, game. Could have told me I had a cat earlier. Or maybe I should have paid attention. But that's not the point. I'm gonna do some more fucking draws for, like, characters, because it's been a minute. Yeah, the way I see it, our hangout time should only be when I stream. That's the only appropriate relationship until further notice. If you donate, it should be because you solely enjoy the Exactly. Not exactly. Exactly. Like, do not donate thinking you're gonna be my best friend in the world. Like, you donate because you like what I do and you want to support what I do so I can keep doing it. You don't need to donate money and think I'm gonna spend, like, special time with you. Exactly. Use a parasocial relationship, but I can call Brandon flat-footed for free. Exactly. You get to insult me for free. That's, like, the greatest gift of all. I'm still tight about this fucking drawing for weapons in the character banner. I'm so tight about that. I'm so tight about that. That makes... I'm glad I'm not spending actual money. This, like, the end-game, like, free currency. Okay, what the fuck? So what's the point of the two different banners? Because I'm drawing fucking characters in the weapons banner. What's the point of having two fucking banners? Like, literally. I'm sorry, I'm getting mad. What is the point of having two different banners if I can draw the exact same fucking things in both banners? They're surprise mechanics. I hope they get a fucking surprise foot up their ass for this, because this is stupid. This is actually stupid. Like, why am I being able to draw the exact same thing? Like, I guess maybe the difference is, like, these general tickets, I guess? Maybe? But, like, if I can draw characters from here, why the fuck would I want to draw them from here? And vice versa. If I can draw weapons from here, why would I do that? So, matter of fact, I'm gonna clip this and put this up as a separate video. So, hello YouTube, VTuber Brandon here, or VTuber Stormwolf here, temporary VTuber. So this whole, like, close, limited hero draw and weapon draw. Don't pull from both these banners. Do not pull from both these banners. There's no point, because you can draw the exact same fucking thing in both these banners. You can draw both weapons and characters from the limited hero draw, and you can draw them from the fucking weapon draw. It makes no sense. Exactly. Part-time VTuber, occasional VTuber. Exactly. Like, it just makes no sense for these. Like, at this point, you might as well spend your time just drawing exclusively from the limited hero draw. You know what I mean? Hobby tuber. Like, example. I'm drawing here, right? Cool. I got this character. Why am I drawing weapons from a character fucking banner? This makes no sense. It would make more sense if I draw, like, you know, rare characters, you know what I mean? Like, rare SR characters. That makes more sense. But on the flip side to that, I draw for the fucking weapon draw. Right? Cool. Because I know earlier I'm going to pull the footage here if I don't pull from here. But there's footage to where, like, I can draw a fucking character. Case in point. Here we go. Case in point. I draw a fucking character. Why am I drawing a character from the weapons banner? That makes no sense. Like, keep them separate because it's a waste of money to do both of these. Now, granted, this is a closed beta. I'm not spending money. But the point is still there. As if it was all scripted. Just saying. I'm glad the game decided to fucking cooperate. Anyway, short video from the segment of the stream. Watch the stream. Links will be somewhere. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's going to be cut out for a separate YouTube video after this. So, but yeah, I don't know. That just bothers me. That bothers me greatly. So, in any case, I think we'll call the stream there for today. Relatively short stream. The game's okay, you know what I mean? It's best outro ever. I don't do the typical YouTube stuff. You know I don't do like the, hey guys, like, comment, subscribe, and favorite and all that. Nah, I don't fucking do that. I'm just saying. The link will be there probably. So, never been a fan of gacha, to be honest. Like, I don't mind gacha games if, like, the gacha system's fair. There is one game that does the gacha system really fair, and I've been playing it, like, both on my phone and my computer. It is called Dual Knight Abyss. I've actually been playing Dual Knight Abyss, and, like, their gacha system is pretty interesting because you don't pull characters. You pull out outfits, you pull out weapon skins, and cosmetics. Like, all the characters that are in the game are available in the story mode, or you can do events for them. So, like, you don't have to spend money to draw them, which I think that's how gacha games should be done in the future, but we'll see. There's a lot of money to be made in gachas for, like, character pools and stuff like that, so obviously it's not going to stop anytime soon, but 100 out of 10, no notes. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, like, the relatively short stream today. Like I said, yeah, it's actually free-to-play gacha. It's a free-to-play game. Yeah, Dual Knight Abyss. All the characters are free. There's no bullshit like exclusive times where you have to play like another there's another gacha game to where like it was actually Blue Resonance has it to where like there's events that you can only do at certain times of the day, or like certain story elements that you can do at certain times of the day, which is fucking stupid. So yeah, I don't know. I stopped playing Blue Resonance for a bit and started playing Dual Knight Abyss. I actually like the gacha system. Combat's really good and stuff like that. So that's kind of been my thing for a bit. It sounds illegal. It sounds fair is what it is. You can't have fucking fair and gacha in the same sentence. Exactly. The Blue Protocol Revival. Exactly. Blue Resonance. Yeah. They have, from my understanding, there's events and story stuff that you can only do at certain times of the day. So like, if it's not that time of the day, you can't play that story event, which is wild to me. Makes no sense to me. I don't get it. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. But I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know if I'll be doing a VTuber or if I'll be doing like my real face. I'll probably do my real face on Thursday. But we'll be playing some more Outer Worlds too, because I am enjoying that game. It's definitely going to be a main game that I focus on this month to beat. So Thursday will be a regular stream. I'll try and start it probably around the same time, around 7:30, because on Thursday I'm actually going to go see the new Predator movie at 3, so I should be back by then, by the time to stream. So expect to stream on Thursday. I'll probably try and do a bonus stream next week. Plot twist, cosplay your VTuber. I do have the fucking dreads. I do have the dreads wig here, and I have a gray hoodie somewhere. I fucking could. Gonna give us a review mid-stream. Oh, fuck, I need to get tickets to see that. I forgot. I almost forgot, too, and I bought the tickets, like, 2 weeks ago. So I almost forgot it was coming out this week. But me and my brother are going to go see that on Thursday at 3. So it should be pretty interesting. I might do, like, a small TikTok on it afterwards on the drive home or something. But I'm going to go see that on Thursday. So, and then probably talk... Yeah, honestly, you'll probably get a review, like a mid-review, mid-stream. Probably talk about it for a bit, because fuck it, why not? I work them days I can't see it. I mean, it'd be in the theaters for a bit, so... Honestly, they'll probably come to streaming in, like, the next 2 weeks, honestly. You'll probably catch it on fucking Disney Plus or something, like, end of December, early January, not gonna lie. The way that things work out these days. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the conversation. I'm gonna try and clip some of this stuff and get some shorts out there this next couple of days and stuff like that. I want a new AVP movie already. Same. I would like a new Alien versus Predator. That would be good. I'm just glad we're getting like more Predator and Alien stuff. I need to watch the Alien series on Disney. Actually, I'm gonna probably do that tonight while I'm editing. I'm gonna pop up Disney Plus and watch the new Alien series. So I need to start watching that. So that way I can fill that Alien need. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy. I really do appreciate you all. I love you all. This time it's good. Damn. Man said this time it's good. So I've heard good things about the Alien series on Disney Plus. I've heard good things. That's why I really want to watch it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I'm definitely going to try and watch that. I've got to have a laundry list of things to watch, but that's definitely up there on the list of priorities. But yeah, I'll end it here. Otherwise, I'll keep talking because you guys know me. I fucking blab on all day. But you guys have a good night. Love you all, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.